Hi, this is David with Texas Natural Builders. This video is an update video for anybody that is interested in knowing exactly where we are with this build and where we need to be. I thought I would give you a real quick visual tour. If you've seen my last video, then you might remember exactly what we were looking at then, and I'm sure you'll recognize that there's quite a bit more done since then. Forgive the sun. The sun is over here. I'll try to shade some of that. Here we are at the house in its current position, or current condition, excuse me. You can see that half of the roof is up. Right here in front of me, we have our truss building station. We have 7 trusses built right now. I do believe we need one more to finish. And I think I have the material for that here with what we have. But you have to excuse all the water. It just had a all-day rain here, and it's just now getting to the point where we can actually come back out and take a look around. But here you can see the house. We've already started to do slip straw in this area. Let me take you around to the back. You can see all that we've gotten accomplished here. The tarps, by the way, are there to protect the strips, excuse me, the slip straw as much as possible. You can see these tarps here on the back side. We have the tarps in place to protect all the slip straw that's back here. Let's see if we can look down here. As you can see there, we've got the entire back wall packed and ready to be covered in cob. We are starting also inside with the interior walls. Let's come around here and take a look. It's very wet. Here's our raw clay right from the tribal lands here in Pine Ridge. It's some of the best clay I've ever seen in my life. It is very nice and very pure. We have a hydration pit there where we break down and then screen this material, and then we soak it in a hydration pit and then transfer it to these barrels to become a slip. This entire wall here, starting at the corner, which is right where my finger is, all the way down has been mudded, slip straw, and it's ready to be covered. And we actually did cover some of that, if I don't slip and fall here. Okay, we did cover some of that with some earth material to see what it would look like. And let's see if I can get inside here and show you. I don't know if you can see that in there, but we do have about an inch of cob on there now, and then down below we have about another inch for some test areas that we're doing. We have a solar air heater that was donated and installed by Henry Red Cloud here on the reservation. It's a really nice solar air heater. This is the front door. We have our window openings. Now, if you remember in the last video, there was no upstairs done, if I remember correctly. There might have been, I don't remember, but anyways, here's the staircase. The ground has been brought up about 8 inches. In the grade, and we're almost ready to start our gravel and get our earthen floor in place. But we have alcoves back there behind this wall. It's let's take you over there and show you what we got done. This was an idea taken from the pattern language book. It is a small area to give each of the children their filling, their own filling of a private space. There's an upstairs and a downstairs. All this will be cobbed in. All this will be cobbed in, and this is a pine pole here that we will cob up. You can see that gap right there. We will cob all that in. And then this side of the wall will be cobbed also, and it also have slip straw behind it. But here you can see we've got this wall almost completed. And anyways, we'll go over here to this side. Derek has had to move his tin in here, so his zipper's broken, and out there it was getting rained in pretty bad. You can see this is the interior of Walter and Allison's room. The exterior parts of this bedroom have been completely slip-strawed and is ready to receive cob on the outside and the inside. We've already got the bathroom walls started. Trying to think of anything that I might be leaving off. Let's go up the stairs. If I remember correctly, the upstairs wasn't in the other video. I could be wrong, but we'll go up there anyway. This is, let me back up. This is an entrance for one of the young girls, Raven, to enter her alcove right off of the main stairs. She comes right up to the landing. This area will be copied in here. I'll have a small stoop that she can step up in and actually get into her area. There's shelves here and things of that nature. This will be trimmed out and it'll look a lot better once done. Let's go up the stairs. Okay, this is the loft area. This is an area that we tried to create more alcoves to give each kid the feeling of having their own room. As you can see here, this is a gambrel style roof. Gives us a little bit more headroom in the main area, and it also gives us the ability to take these sides and turn these into small alcoves of their own. Anyway, here the middle-aged son will have a mattress and he'll have a dresser. Not very much room to stand up, but this is basically here to provide them with a space to sleep on their own. Here on the opposite side is the youngest bedroom, and it's the same situation. Enough room for a bed. There'll be windows down at the end there. There'll be unfunctional windows, but there'll be enough to let light in. And then there'll be a dresser area here. Now the oldest boy will have a bedroom back here. In this area, we're going to be putting another pallet wall from this rafter here straight out. This is 12 foot of space between wall to wall. So we'll have about a 6-foot wall and then a 6-foot area where he can have a dresser. That'll be basically a door. And then all three of them will share a common area, which will be this area, and there will be a railing and stuff here to protect them from going out. We haven't decided if we were going to go with a railing or if we were going to close this off to be a closed wall. We're still trying to decide on what materials will be available to do what with, and we'll get that figured out. But here in this area, the truss there on the ground, and then the trusses down there will go up here, and they'll sit this direction, and then they will feed all the way out, and then we'll have a 3-foot overhang, just like we do in the back here. That's where we're at now. We're really looking for donations to complete the house. We're about 85% of what we need. As you can see, there's bare rafters. We still need a roof. We haven't decided on what material yet. If it's going to be wooden shingled or if it's going to be a metal roof. We're trying to figure it out as funds allow. Here in the bedroom, we're going to put a rocket mass heater with a bench that goes from this corner down to that window and possibly from that corner this direction. So we're going to need ducting that's going to go under here. We're also going to need a chimney that goes up outside here and through the roof. We're going to cob all that in on the outside. But yeah, that's very important here because they do get 50 degree below temperatures here, and we really need a nice source of heat for the family. Kitchen area here. We do have cabinets. Some of them are in usable condition. We're going to have to look through the cabinets that we have and see what we can put together. If we don't have a complete cabinet system, then we could possibly build some here with just raw materials. Open shelf systems work really well in these kind of conditions. Let's see, we do need to buy more gravel, so that way once this floor is completely up to grade, we can tamp it and then add gravel and have it tamped and then start our earthen floor. There's a list that I posted on Facebook with some more materials that I'm not adding in this video that are needed, and that list is basically a preliminary list just to let you know where we are and some of the other things that we need to finish and get this family in here before winter starts. We have a month left roughly before supposedly the winter starts. Last year they said it didn't start until December, but the year before that they said it started at the end of September. So this is where we are. We feel that we really have, if the materials are provided, we really have a chance to get this finished. All these things kind of look like a large endeavor, and while I'm not trying to downplay it, it is a large endeavor, but it's something that we feel that we can get done. The roof, especially once that roof is up, that will enable us to go further with our slip straw. We're limited to the tarps that we have. So if we had a roof, we would not need the tarps as much. We'd have a roof protecting the material, and we're really hesitant to even start the inside walls completely because you know, we don't have enough tarps to protect those, and anybody knows that if you allow a slip straw to get rained on, it'll wash all the clay off, and then you basically have a cavity full of wet straw. And anyway, so this is where we are, and anything that you feel like you might want to contribute will be gladly accepted, whether monetarily or material-wise. I'm not turning anything down. Anyways, so this is David. Just wanted to show you around at what we got going on and kind of what we need, and we'll leave it there. And yeah, so hopefully the next time I'll be putting a video up, it'll be of a massive undertaking of the next step to get everything taken care of and to getting ready to go to completion. All right, I'll talk to y'all later.